Jeff Wall is a Canadian artist who is widely regarded as one of the most important photographers of his generation. He was born in Vancouver, Canada in 1946 and began his artistic career as a painter before turning to photography in the late 1970s. Wall's photographs are known for their large-scale cinematic quality and his use of digital technology to manipulate and construct his own images. His work often explores social and political themes, and he is particularly interested in the relationship between photography and art. Some of Wall's most famous photographs include A Sudden Gust of Wind, as you can see on screen here, which was taken in 1993. It depicts a group of people in a park caught in a sudden gust of wind, as well as Dead Troops Talk, as you will see on the next slide, which represents a scene from a Soviet-Afghan war. In addition to his photography, Wall has also written extensively on art and photography, and his work has been exhibited in museums and galleries all around the world. Today, we will be looking at some of his most famous photographs and analyzing them as we go. This photo is called Dead Troops Talk, and it was taken by Wall in the year 1992. As you can see, it is a slightly haunting and provocative photograph that challenges the viewer's perception of war and photography. The image depicts a group of soldiers who appear to be dead but are engaged in conversation and seemingly unaware of their own demise. Through his use of digital manipulation and staging, which was mentioned before, Wall creates a surreal and disorienting atmosphere that raises questions about the authenticity and truthfulness of war photography. The image is a piece of powerful and thought-provoking work that encourages the viewer to reflect on the complexities of war and the role of photography in shaping our understanding of it. The Destroyed Room was published in 1978 and is a striking photograph that presents a chaotic and disorienting sense of a room in disarray. The image captures the aftermath of some sort of violent event, with furniture overturned and debris scattered throughout the space. Through his use of lighting and composition, Wall creates a sense of unease and tension, while also drawing attention to the beauty and complexity of destruction. The photograph invites the viewer to consider the human and emotional impact of violence, while also raising questions about the nature and representation of the relationship between art and reality. The Flooded Grave was taken in 2000, and it depicts a flooded cemetery with a grave partially submerged in water. The photograph is shot in color and features a striking contrast between the bright blue water and the muted greens and browns of the surrounding landscape. The photograph captures a sense of abandonment and decay, with the flooded grave suggesting a kind of neglect and forgotten history. The water adds a sense of eeriness to the image, while also highlighting the cynical nature of life and death. While mildly spooky and thought-provoking, this is an image that invites the viewer to contemplate the mysteries of life and death. The use of color and composition create a visually striking image that captures the mood of decay and abandonment, but also suggests a deeper sense of appreciation for the little things in life. As we look at this final photograph titled Knife Throw, it's important to realize how important Jeff Wall was in terms of his ability to portray hidden meanings in photos. He is considered to be an extremely influential photographer for his use of stage photography, large-scale images, and cinematic techniques, as you have hopefully been able to see here today. His work challenges traditional notions of photography and straightforward representations of reality, instead of using carefully arranged composition to create complex and thought-provoking images. His innovative approach to photography has inspired a new generation of photographers and artists, making him a significant figure in both of those fields.